focus so much on Oppenheimer, I can finally witches versus patriarchy.
Oh God.
Oh, we about
Stillness.
to get some real quality content here. Finally saw Oppenheimer, and I feel like it's gross.
Real quick, before we watch this video, the witches versus patriarchy subreddit is famous for being retarded. These are women that think that they are actual witches, and they are as collectively casting spells to influence the world and to break down the patriarchy. They have very famous posts. One of them was witches versus Putin. This is 2 years ago when the Ukraine-Russian war broke out. These women collectively were casting hexes and demonic spells towards Putin to try to defeat him. There was another post a couple years before that where the witches decided that they were going to take on the Taliban. And what happened was, I kid you not, these women were trying to spiritually combat the Taliban, but they said that as they were spiritually combating the Taliban, that Allah interfered, and that Allah was one of the most powerful spiritual forces they had ever encountered in the astral plane. And then they collectively decided, hold up, okay, you know what, we're not going to fuck with the Taliban anymore because Allah is too powerful for us. And so they have like a long track record of just being completely fucking moronic and retarded and crazy.
Oh, as a woman in STEM, I went into the film interested to learn about the huge impact in the history of science. It's a movie. While watching, I did a lot of pausing and Googling to learn more about the events mentioned or to fact check them. There are way too many stories for me to say that I have a good understanding of what really happened. I'm happy that this movie made me look into these parts of history, but I also feel like the movie as a whole is gross. It's gross to me because it glazes over, minimizes the impact of, or misrepresents the stories of non-white people and people who aren't men. Well, the thing about Oppenheimer was that, I mean, geez, do I have to say it? Oh, geez. Oh, he's a guy. Yeah, he is. Yeah, exactly. He's a guy. Meanwhile, at
he's a white guy. Most of the people that worked in those institutions, in fact, probably all of the people that worked in those institutions back in the day, they were what? They were white guys. And probably some Jewish guys. Jewish guys and white guys. And that's pretty much what it was.
Focuses on a narcissist who receives glorification and respect for being the father of the atomic bomb, when he's one guy managing many people that had a hand in its creation.
Yep.
Oppenheimer's contributions besides the atomic bomb: quantum mechanics and quantum electrodynamics, astrophysical phenomena and stellar evolution, gravitational collapse and black hole theory, nuclear astrophysics and neutron star formation, high-temperature plasma physics, mesonucleus interactions, molecular spectroscopy and molecular structure, particle physics and electron capture, quantum field theory, radiative processes in astrophysics.
The movie feels like the white male fantasy, and that white guys with main character syndrome watch to feel important. I guess that Oppenheimer was impactful as the project director at Los Alamos, and I can see the stories of him and his popularity with women have historical...
Now, I agree. I think for the Oppenheimer movie, they should have picked Whoopi Goldberg to play Oppenheimer. I think Oppenheimer should have been a strong, powerful black woman.
Backing, but it feels like no one picked a guy who is a stereotype of a male ideal from decades ago. What? So she watched like some shorts with like Thomas Shelby and Peaky Blinders, and now she doesn't like Cillian Murphy.
It's Killian, you swine!
I think that he's great. He's an amazing actor. He's great. Made a 3-hour tribute to how important this guy is, even though I don't think Oppenheimer deserves all that glory. Yes, the film picks at Oppenheimer's egotistical philandering traits, but I still wonder why. Oh, thank God it's not page 2. I don't want to read any more of this. I just wonder what this person's life is like. I want to know where these people come from. Can they read a clock? I wonder.
Fat, retarded, ugly, purple hair, lonely, depressed, heavily medicated, stupid, dumb, gross, smells bad, smells like poop.
I wonder if she saw Barbie after. Nah, she probably...
Disgusting. Okay, then what?
Oh, Oh boy, I saw this. Play together, stay together. Thank you, official Academy of Interaction and Art Security, celebrating games and gaming achievements.
Diablo 4.
I want to thank the Academy, obviously, but most of all, I want to thank the community. You know, we listen to your feedback. You're an integral part of how we continue to grow the franchise and how we grow our game as we do season after season. So thank you for that.
So apparently my pronunciation is just about as bad as their decision-making skills, because they gave Diablo 4 online Game of the Year for 2024. Wow. Game of the fucking year. 76 replies.
Congrats.
It's like everybody used to say that Elon Musk is an idiot. He just keeps saying this stuff about Diablo 4, and I'm starting to think he might fucking be an idiot, man. Game of the Year for a buggy mess with no content. The gaming industry is a laughing stock. That's gotta be a joke. That's pretty sad. Trolling, right? Game of the Year without content. That means there's no hope for the future of gaming.